Did you go to a porch fest? Did you go to a porch?
I set up some of my equipment on our side yard, which is kind of cheating. We have a little garden that's got a little labyrinth in it, but it faces the street. And so
That counts.
I played for about an hour, and I think three people walked by, and I thought,
Oh,
well, I've done my thing, so I'm good.
yes,
Yeah.
you definitely did.
We're going to do, I know what we're going to do. We're going to do Circle Game, is what we're going to do. Let's share some music. So we are live with OUJ and a cast of beautiful people. And there that is. I'm going to make myself a little bit bigger. Again, for the perpetuity thing, so you can watch this and actually see a little bit of me.
Bob can't see your right hand at all.
I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I'm just using my thumb. Let me see here. Let me see here. Boop, 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 boop. How's that? A little bit better?
Yes.
I think once you go through the first verse, you got the whole song. You got the melody. The only thing that's different is that, the chorus is a slightly different melody than the verses, but pretty much all the same chords. There's some interesting timing issues that happen in the song. And then this last, this last verse, so the years spin by and now the child is 20. Joni Mitchell always went very high. So the years. She goes up high on years, whereas every other verse she stays low. Yesterday a child came out to wonder. And then with that last verse, she said, so the years. Yeah. So I'll stay low there. It won't be quite up to Joni's standards, but I'll stay low there because that's a little bit tough for me to hit. We've got F, 2 beats, B flat, 2 beats, or G minor 7. I'm playing G minor 7. A minor, 2 beats, B flat, 2 beats, and F, 2, 3, G minor 7, F. That bracketed F, G minor 7, you can play as down, down, switch, up, down. You can play it as you split the difference down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up on F, down, down, up on G minor 7. Sounds great. Or you can play that G minor 7 as I did in the first run through as the 4th beat. F, 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 G minor 7, F, which is how we play what Sloop John B. Come on the sloop, John B. Where we switch to that C, which is a pivotal part of the song. You really don't want to mess with that too much. You really do want to play that C on the 4th beat. But with Circle Game and that F, G minor 7, throughout the song, I think you can do down, down, up, down, down, up. And that works out great. Now, folks who aren't really happy about their G minor 7, or their B flat for that matter, you can certainly play just the first 2 strings on that first fret, C7 sus4. Sounds beautiful. Folks who really are not happy at all with their ability to press their index finger on that first fret, you can swing your middle finger around and use 2 fingers together to press that down. You can swing your ring finger up and form a weird looking little G chord. And that's a beautiful G minor 7. So I've got my ring finger on that 3rd string 2nd fret, and my first two index and middle on those first two strings. Or you can just forget it and just do two fingers on those first two strings. All of these things are possible. It's all about your strategy, thinking ahead. How am I going to play this? What am I comfortable with? And then sticking to it so you get that muscle memory. In that first verse, yesterday a child came out to wonder. I'm going to add a pinky, of course, on that second 4 beats of F because that's what I do. To give it a little punch. Caught a dragonfly inside a... I'm going to slide to my C. I've already got the fingers formed on G minor 7 or B flat. I'm going to slide up to the 3rd fret. Jar. Because that's what I do. What happens if you go from G minor 7 to C? Sounds beautiful. No problem. But this slide that I've been pushing for now decades, it's just a nice option to push up to the 3rd fret when you're going from G minor 7 to C or C7. Second line, fearful when the sky was full of thunder. What am I going to do with that second A minor? I'm going to add my pinky. And tearful slide at the falling of a star. And I did down, down, up on that F, G minor 7 combo there. Any questions on how that kind of goes? So the chorus is just slightly trickier timing-wise. Chorus 2, 3, and the seasons go down, down, up, down, down, up. G minor 7 and F. And what have we been doing? We've been doing F, then G minor 7. So now we're going backwards. G minor 7, then F. But then you've got another 4 beats of F. So I try to treat these as two totally different things. Down, down, up, G minor 7 or B flat, down, down, up on F. And then this is a restart on F, and I just do a regular down, down, up, down on F. So you're playing 6 beats of F, you're doing down, down, up, and then down, down, up, down. So let's try that. 1, 2, and the seasons, they go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up. We're captive. I know this is being cheeky. This is being adding icing on the cake or something. That second line, B flat for 8 beats. We're captive on the carousel. So I'm taking my G minor 7 and I'm popping up to that G form on the 5th fret. Can you just play 8 beats of G minor 7? Of course. Carousel of time, add a pinky. We can't return, we can only look. So that's just muscle memory. That is just, and again, strategy. So I've got 2 measures of B flat coming up in the chorus. I know I don't want to play them all as the same shape. I want the same chord, I want the same tones. That's pretty much necessary. But I can take that G form that I know so well and take it up to the 5th fret. Look for that dot. Pray that you spot the dot on the way up. Dear Lord, please let me spot the dot on the way up the neck. Okay. So that's G minor 7, 5th fret, G. 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 And that was your first ukostenic moment of the afternoon. So where were we? We're captive on the carousel of time. Time. Middle of the chorus, second line of the chorus, 2 Fs. There it is, B flat. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came. And 2 beats, 2 beats, 4 beats, and then down, down, up, down, down, up, down. There's only 5 chords, so you're repeating the same chord a lot. So it's just a matter of, the trickiest part is probably those 6 beats of F. That would be my guess. Maybe the splitting the F and the G minor 7. The very last line of the song. Well, before we do that, any questions? Very last line of the song, 2, 3, and go round and round and round in the circle, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. G minor 7 3 times. F. So it's nice and slow. F, rest, G minor 7 3 times. And F. What was I going to say there? Yeah, let's try that again. 1, 2, and go round, round, and round in the circle. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Could put a pinky down there. That's kind of a nice way to finish that last F. You have time. You're doing G minor 7, nice and slow. Yeah. You could, while you're playing your G minor 7, put your pinky down. Gives it a brighter G minor 7 sound. And then it's ready for you to go to that last F. That's kind of a nice strategy. Okay. What is that? If you do the G minor 7 with your pinky down, yeah, I think you're playing G7 sus4 is what you're doing. Let's rearrange the fingers. Put the pinky out. Yeah, so you're playing, if you put your pinky down early, you're just playing a G7 sus4. Aw, that's pretty sweet. Let's do a little playthrough. Still open for questions. That's a drum beat. That's the exciting drum beat of things to come. While I catch my breath. 1, 2, 3. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Yesterday, a child came out to wonder. Pinky caught a dragon slide inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder. Pinky and tearful at the falling of us. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time, Pinky. We can't return, fifth fret, only look behind from where we came, and go round and round, round in the circle game. And the child moved 10 times round the seasons, Pinky. Skate frozen streams. Words like when you're older must appease him wherever I am. B flat and promises 2, 3, 4 and promises of someday make his dream. And the seasons, they go round and round. The painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round, circle game. 16 springs, 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to cartwheels through the town, and they tell him, take your time, it won't be long now, till you drag your feet too slow, circles down. And the seasons, they go round and round, painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle game. So the years spin by and now the child is 20, though his dreams have lost some grandeur coming true. There'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams, plenty, before the last revolving year is through. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came. Go round and round and round, circle game. Go round, round and round in the circle game. So I think I was singing that second verse, and there was a noise in the house. It's like the heater came on or something. It's like, my mind went, what in the world is that noise? And that threw me into another part of reality where I had no idea where I was. So that's what happens sometimes. Practice makes perfect. Oh, that's a great song. Anyway, love that song. So there. Stuff happens, and we laugh, and we move on. And go round and round. It's like all of a sudden we had a power plant in the house. Like, wait a second, we don't have a power plant. What was that noise? Sometimes the cat will jump on something, make a noise like, what? What was that? Well, let's just stretch our fingers. A lot of that G minor 7 gets that index finger all tightened up and all wonky. We're going to do exercise. This is a perfect song for the fan strum. Down, fan, up, down. But the fan exercise is just, you're trying to do the fan strum. It's like you're flicking something off of your arm, your finger, your shoulder. If you examine what you did when you did that, you threw your pinky out first, your ring finger out second, your middle finger out third, and your index finger out fourth. That's what you do. And that's what you're trying to do with the fan drum. But you don't need to overdo it. Just a really nice little proop. You're not going to be a flamenco strummer overnight. You're not going to fly to Spain and wow the crowds before the bullfight. So there's no reason to get out of control with it. You just do a nice little, spread your fingers out, hit it with the pinky first. And so the way to kind of a nice little exercise is you do think of the fan strum. The fan takes the place of one of your downbeats. So if you got 4 beats in a measure, you do fan, down, down, down. 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 Now, most of the songs that we do the fan strum on the second beat. So it'd be down, fan, down, 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 fan, down, 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 fan, down, 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 fan, down, 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 fan, down, down. Most of the patterns that we use it with is down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So the second down would be down, fan, up, down. But a nice way to gently move yourself into that pattern is to just do down, fan, up. And that would be that takes place of down, down, up, which we often do on a 2-beat chord that holds 2 beats, down, down, up. So just do down, fan, up, down, fan, up, down, fan, up, down, fan, up. And if you do that for a minute every day, that's going to be one of my exercises. I'm going to get the fan strum. Do that for a minute. Where's my... That was like 5 seconds. 4 of those got completed in like 5 seconds. So times 12. So you could do like 60 of them. No, 12 times 48 of them. In a minute, you could do 48 of those. So after you do down, fan, up, then you add the up, down, 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 up, down, down, fan, 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 up, down. And when you become an ukulele Zen master, then it will sound a lot better than this. 2 beats on F, down, fan, up. 2 beats on G, down, fan, up, C. It's a 4 chord song, so it's a great song for taking one technique, be it, the fan strum or a new strum pattern that you're working on or a new picking pattern that you're working on where you don't have to worry about the chords so much or the progression. You just worry about the thing that you're trying to do with your right hand. I redid this chart. What does it say there? Does it say February? Is that what it says? Redid it in February. We never had an intro before. And actually, we may have played this. All this may sound very familiar. What I'm doing to put together these more than one at one songbooks is I'm looking at our 100-song songbook for our jams and looking at songs that we don't play very often that we should, that I think we should, And so I'll pull a couple out of there, and then looking at the jazz songbook songs that we haven't played in a while, and pull one out of there. Look at the blues songbook, pull one out of there, so that we get a nice mix. So this is one of those songs that I just think, it's great. It's a great practice song. It's a beautiful song, great practice song. But anyway, I was going somewhere with this, so I redid it, and I did two things. One is that Sting, forever in our lifetimes, we have walked in fields of gold with gold right at the sea. When you start that measure with the sea and then finish off the phrase. Sting starts the word gold in the middle of the G. And he carries it into the sea, but he doesn't start it at the sea. So he goes, you'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields. See, I was going to do it because I've been doing it forever. I was going to do it wrong. As we walk in fields of gold. So he does fields of gold as like a fields dash of dash gold dash, and then carries the gold into the sea. So that's not a typo. That's not a misplacement of the lyric. It's the appropriate placement of the lyric. You're in the privacy of your own home. You've probably sung the song before. You may like to put the word gold with the sea. I don't blame you. I've been singing it that way for years. But today I will attempt to start the gold a little bit earlier. And then the last thing that I did to it was, if you listen to his original, is he does this really nice, I don't know what key he has it in, but he has the major key and the sus chord of that key that he does as a reprise for, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 measures, and that does match what they're doing in the song. So anyway, that was a much ado about nothing. Sometimes my wrist gets wonky and I can't do a darn thing about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. There I sang it correctly, timing-wise. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover so upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that are broken, but I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those sun goes down among the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walk in fields of gold. When we walk in fields of gold. When we walk in fields of gold. I think on the last song a couple times, and on this song, I have been playing a C5. I've been putting a finger right above the C. So if you heard a different tone coming out of the, it's open 3/3, is adding a G note. So all of a sudden you're playing G, C, G, C. Kind of like playing an F and adding that C to give it a little punch. You see an open C chord and you want to just give it a little punch. Add a finger on top and there's your punch. Boom! Enough with the punch already. I think I did half an hour on Give Me One Reason back in the COVID wars of 2020 or 2021. I think I saw Aldrin Guerrero do it on a whiteboard special for half an hour or 45 minutes. And I thought, well, that's a cool song. And as it turns out, because it was when we weren't paying that much attention to music in the late 90s, that Stacy Chapman was nominated for Best Song, Best Album, Best Everything. So there are a whole bunch of people who, yes, I should. There are a whole bunch of people who do tutorials on this. So if you want to dive into it, there are other voices and other peoples out there who can help you do that. So this is laid out in our standard down, up type notation, where your A7, your chord name is your first downbeat, and then every mark is another downbeat. So that's A7, the dot is a downbeat, apostrophe is a downbeat, the dot is a downbeat. So that's 4 beats right there. Apostrophe down, dot down, apostrophe down, dot down. So that's 8 beats. We do it twice. So you've got 16 beats of A7 or 4 measures. This is starting to look like the 12-bar blues. That's 4 measures. That's 2 more measures on D7. That is, what is that? 5, 6. 2 more measures on A7. That is 7, 8. A measure of A7, D7, and A7. 9, 10, 11, and then the dramatic finish there. So let's take a look at what all that means, and maybe I'll... So I'm doing a really soft up, but I'm emphasizing the down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, A7. 1, 2, 3, 4, A7. That was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Thank God, D7. Any D7 will do, whatever your favorite is. That was 8 already, and we're right back to A7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, E7. There's no easy way to go from A7 to E7. I guess if you played your A7, most of us don't, with your middle finger, then you could slide it over. You could do that. I'm going to go to the OUJ Action Cam just to see if it's working today, because we all like it when I do this and it doesn't work. Oh my goodness, there I am. I can't believe it. Now you get my whole hand and the other whole hand. So we got 8 beats of A7, followed by 8 beats of A7, followed by 8 beats of some kind of D7, 8 beats of A7, E7, 4 beats, D7, 4 beats, A7. So this little run, this little D7, E flat 7, E7 is designed for people who are barring their D7. 3rd fret is E flat 7, and 4th fret is. So you've just been playing A7 for 4 beats. So that's what the design is for. It sounds kind of cool. You're moving up the neck. You're sliding a little bit. 2, 3, 4. You take your shape, your D7 shape, and you go from that 2nd fret. Some of you may be playing that with your index finger, something like this. Some of you may be planting a finger over the top of your index and using your ring finger. But it's kind of a cool way to end each of those phrases. And if you look down the right-hand side of the chord chart, we do this over and over and over again. Some of you might be thinking, hey, what about me? I don't do that stuff, and I'm not going to do that stuff. You can get a similar movement, not the same, but similar and fun, by taking your Island D7, 2020, take that shape, hold that thought, take that shape, and do one of those B flat diminished chords, 01, 01, and then slide it over for E7. So it would be D7, 1st fret. So you'd be playing your A7, 2, 3, 4, D7, 1st fret. So you get a movement of 3 different chords, and it sounds kind of cool. Nobody's going to know what you did or how you did it. They're going to know that you ended with E7, and it sounded great, and so there you go. So that's another option for folks if you want to do that. That is the entire song. There are different things. There is the ending, but there are different things that you can do when you are barring a D7. And once you get used to that E7, that second position of an E7 on the 4th fret with that D7 shape, as you can move from D7 to E7 back and forth. Depending on which way the song is going. And so that can be kind of fun. So if you go for, let's start at the first verse. 1, nice and slow. 1, A7, 1, 2. And you can hammer, of course. Give me one reason to stay here, and I turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. And that I'm just pulsing. I'm not even doing an upstrum. I'm just going, whomp, whomp. I'm pressing down on the strings at the same time that I strum. And I'm releasing. Press and release. Hard to do with the 2020. You hear some of it. You don't get the full pulse kind of a feel. Don't need to do that. I'm just kind of talking through some things that I'm doing as I'm doing them. Where was I? D7, 2nd line. Give me one reason to stay here. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. I don't want to leave you lonely. You got to make me change my mind. that's D7 up to E7. But you can go, so let's do that D7 on that second line. 2, 3, 4. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Said I. What if you went to E7 up on the 4th? Don't want to leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Same idea as going from G minor 7 up to your G form on the 5th fret for B flat. Having two different tones. You've got E7 here on the 1st and 2nd fret. 1, 2, 0, 2. But you've also got it up here on the 4th fret. And then you can get some movement. So, don't want to leave you lonely. And instead of hitting it for the 4th beat, hit that 4th beat on the 3rd fret. Don't want to leave you lonely. Oh, then you get some movement. And that's the beauty of the barred. The barred chords is being able to move around the neck and kind of manipulate things a little bit more than you can with the static chords. Anyway, anybody have any questions? It's the same thing over and over and over again. We'll do the ending in just a moment. Anybody have any questions? So that last line said, I told you that I loved you, and there ain't no more. You can strum it out, but I've got a single slash there just in case you want to just let it hold. Ain't no more to say. So, turns out that D7 shape, D7, and you go up 2 frets and you've got E7. Turns out if you go all the way up to the 9th fret, where is it? Just before that dot on the 10th fret, that's your A7 up there. So if you were going to finish with an A7, you could finish with an A7 all the way up there and come back down to A7. Or just leave it hanging up there at that high A7. It's kind of fun to kind of see D7, D sharp 7, E7, F7 is on the 5th fret, G is on the 7th fret, and A7 is up there on the 9th fret. So that's the idea, is that you would hit that D7 on that barred D7, move it all the way up to the 9th. You could slide it if you wanted to be like the cool kids, or just hit it once and find it up there on the 9th fret, or you can just hit your D7 2020 and end it with a nice A7 and let it ring. Any questions about the snazzy ending? One, two, three, four. Going to D7. Back to A7. That very tricky E7. D7. A7. Make your move. Ow! Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Said I don't want to leave you you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Make your move. Baby, I got your number. Ow! And I know that you got mine. You know that I called you. I called too many times. You can call me, baby. You can call me anytime. You got to call me. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Said I don't want to leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Don't want no one to squeeze me. They might take away my life. I don't want no one to squeeze me. They might take away my life. I just want someone to hold me. Oh, that might be tonight. What was wrong with that? I didn't hold something down there. 2, 3, 4. This youthful heart can love you and give you what you need. I said this youthful heart can love you, ow, and give you what you need. But I'm too old to go chasing you around, wasting my precious energy. Ooh, baby, just give me one reason, ow, give me just one reason why. Baby, just give me one reason, oh, give me just one reason why. She said, I told you that I loved you and there ain't no more to say. Big move. Ah, that's Tracy Chapman. She does, and of course I've had me the ukulele showing the whole time, but that's okay. People are fine. People are fine with that. They're fine. It's all fine. It might be the official video for the song. She does this thing where she walks into kind of a barroom scene and does the song with people milling around. It's very, very cool. Worth checking out on YouTube. If I can find it, I will attach it to the replay. If I fall asleep and take a nap and forget, then that's your assignment. I think I might have posted on Facebook a really neat video of Lisa Hannigan doing Blue Moon, and I think I said we're going to do this on Tuesday. And I meant Moon Glow. It doesn't mean that Lisa Hannigan's videos are not worth taking a look at anytime you get a chance to take a look at them. But since I said that, we'll do Blue Moon on Saturday. Again, if I can remember after the nap. This looks like a lot of chords. It is no big deal. I am here to make this a stress-free experience. C. Plant 2 fingers right above your C. O333. C minor. G. Wait a second. Wait for it. This is so cool. Oh my goodness. I can't believe some of the cool stuff we get to do it more than one at one. G. Ring finger goes away, stays closed but goes away. Index finger just goes over to the first fret. Oh, E minor 6, look at that. Index finger goes away, and you got C major 7. Then you have to decide what you're going to do about B minor 7. Probably bring that index finger back. But let's do that as an acoustic moment. C, start at the top, plant 3 fingers. G, let's think that through. Let's play C with our pinky. Plant 2 fingers over the top. Then our G, we've got our ring finger planted. Slide the index over. Oh, remove the index. Oh, put the index back. This is all about sliding the index, removing the index, putting the index back. And then, watch this. G, this is one big acoustic moment. If you're not recognizing the major acoustic moments in your life, I don't know what to say about that. G, watch my fingers. Ring finger stays home. Index and middle. Switch places. G, let's pull that over. G, switch places. Flip and spread the index and the ring. G, flip and spread. G, flip and spread. C minor, all you have to do is add that pinky again. You don't even have to do anything with your index. You just add the pinky, C minor, and again, since your ring finger stayed home this whole time, it's planted there for the G. So it goes G 2 beats, two hits. Flip, 2 hits. 1 hits on C minor and G. Now, Bob, there's enough time there to do 2 strums on each of those. Why didn't you do that? Don't ask me questions like that. I don't know why I didn't do that. You're in the privacy of your own home. If you want to do 2 Gs, flip 2 C minors and 2 Gs, go for it. You're golden. Somehow, it's just the way I heard the song. There was hesitation as those chord changes did their chord changes, and so that's the way I heard the song. So that's why there's so many chords. So let's look at this. Let's see. First verse, 1, 2, 3, 4. It must have been moon glow. I do like to hesitate on that moon glow because that C minor is such a pretty chord. Moon glow. You can hit the moon glow right at the chord change, but it is nice to let that C minor ring out. Moon glow. Get ready to slide way up in the blue. It must have been moon glow. So that's the exact same chord progression that we did in the intro. Moon glow, nice and slow. That flip 'em led me straight to you. Same thing over again. I still hear you saying, dear one, hold me fast. And I keep on praying, oh Lord, please let this last. Joni Mitchell, 6 beats of F. This is Hudson Mills and DeLange, 6 beats of G. We seem to, you just want to do a little walk down. So just take your G and just move it to that first fret. We've done this many times. For some reason, we aren't calling it G flat, we're calling it F sharp, but we just take our G form and move it all down to that first fret. Seem to flow right through the air. Now, 8 beats of E7, there's lots of things you could do. You could take a finger off and play E minor 7 and put a finger back down. You could push your finger over for E6, E7, E6. What is it? E sus. That's E sus. Maybe that's E sus 4. So we're playing E7 for 4 beats. Push it over. Bring it back. What if we did the E minor 7? 4 beats of E7. E minor 7. I don't know if I like that E minor 7 as much. I have to play with that some more. Let's see, where were we? We seem to. Let's go through that top. We seem to. At the G. We seem to. 1, 2, 3, 4. We seem to float right through the air. Heavenly songs seem to come from. Same thing, you're playing E minor 6 for 12 beats. Holy cow. No reason not to play E minor 7 in there somewhere just to break that up. Move your index back and forth from the first fret to the second fret, or put down your middle finger. I think that works pretty well. Let's see. Oh dear. Heavenly songs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heavenly songs seem to come from everywhere. 2, 3, 4. And now when there's moon glow way up in the blue, I'll always remember that moon glow gave me you. So again, you revert back to that same. So if the intro progression is an A, then you go A, and then B for that we seem to float right through the air, and then right back to an A progression again. Do the same thing for the instrumental, and for the next verse after the instrumental, and for the next verse, and then we're in that B section, and then we finish it out with, and now when there's moon glow way up in the blue, I'll always remember. We just repeat it 3 times. That moon glow gave me you. 2, 3, 4. That moon glow gave me you. 2, 3, 4. That moon glow gave me you. Ah, is that pretty or what? Who has questions? I've got answers, maybe, sometimes. Sometimes not. Can't always have the answers. That's boring. Let's do a playthrough. One, 2, 3, 4. Slide off, back on, nice and slow. Flip them, add 1. Oh, that's sweet. 2, 3, 4. It must have been moon glow way up in the blue. It must have been moon glow that led me straight to you. I still hear you saying Dear one, hold me fast. And I keep on praying. Oh Lord, please let this last. We seem to float right through the air. Heavenly songs seem to come from everywhere. And now when there's moon glow way up in the blue, I'll always remember that moon glow gave me you. 2, 3, 4. It must have been moon glow way up in the blue. It must have been moon glow that led me straight to you. 2, 3, 4. I still hear you saying, dear one, hold me fast. And I keep on praying, oh Lord, please let this last. We seem to float right through the air. Heavenly songs seem to come from everywhere. And now when there's moon glow way up in the blue, I'll always remember that moon glow gave me you. That moon glow gave me you. That moon glow gave me you. That was Moon Glow. Another all-time favorite. Now, why do I say every time we sing any song, no matter what it is, that it's an all-time favorite? Well, because it is. So there. I didn't know if we did this or not. Did we do this? I don't know if we did this. I played it so many times and practiced it so many times. Not that that means that the playthrough will be any good, but that it seems like maybe we did this in more than 101, but I still love the song, so there you go. Lots of 2 beats. F, C, rest, G, rest, C, tap, tap. G augmented. So remember from the last time we did augmented, and I don't remember the song. Don't quiz me. Your augmented is simply a D minor in a different place. Same fingers, different sound. But you can do it. There's a couple strategies for it. If you know it's coming, you got your C. Hide your index finger right behind your C on that first string, 2nd fret. And then you could just throw your other 2 fingers right up. That's strategy number 1. Strategy number 2 is, from the last time we did this, G works great. And G7 works great. And why is that? For some reason, because they all finish with this B note on the first string, whether it's G7, whether it's G, or whether it's G augmented. So, they all work great. So, first verse, first line, 2, nice and slow, 2, 3, 4. You got a friend in me. Let's do it with a G. C, then G. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got a friend in me. Let's do it with G7. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got a friend in me. All work great. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you could do nice warm bed or nice warm bed. You can go low or high, nice warm bed. Just remember what your old pal said. I'm supposed to hesitate there. E7. Old pal said, you got a friend in me. Yeah, my favorite part of the song. You got a friend in me. Okay. Everything else is the same except for this F down here, second to last section, and of course the snazzy ending. We'll do second last section. 2, 3. You got to think about what you're going to do about B7. You're going to play it like a G. You're going to play it like an E minor. You're going to play it, what do I have up there for B7? I've got it like a G. Or you're going to play a barred. But that G seems to work really well for a lot of people. So that's a strategy question. You're going from where to what? What to what? F to B7. F, G, but all one string up from your normal G. So what is that? 2, 3, 2. Open is what that is. And back to F. Oh, back to C. And back up. Yeah, okay. So that lyrically or melody-wise goes, some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you. Then the augmented. So you can do a second G. If you want to, you can do a G7, or you can start practicing your augmented and jump it to a D minor shape. That's sweet, huh? Tap, tap, tap. And as the years go by, that's all. Yeah. Second line of this last section, you're gonna see it's our destiny. That's an A minor. I don't know why there's a space there. Me. You got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You, 4 beats this time, got a friend in me. G form on the 5th, that's a B flat. We went over that in the very first song today. You hit that C, take a deep breath, get up to the 5th fret. Take that G form and hit it on the 5th, 6th, 7th. What? What? Hit the C, go up to the 5th fret. Fantastic. Who has questions? Oh my God, we've got 30 seconds to get this playthrough in. Boopity boo boo boo. Overtime, overtime. Boopity boo boo boo. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, just remember what your old pal said. You got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. From Toy Story, of course. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles, I got 'em too. Isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. If we stick together, we can see it through. 'Cause you got a friend, me, yeah. You got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger, stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you augmented. We did it. As the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Thanks for hanging out for a couple extra minutes or an hour and a half or whatever we've been doing. What have we been doing? Oh my God, it's 5 o'clock. I gotta go start cocktail hour. How's everybody? Okay? All right, good. All right, good. You East Bay peeps, try to keep cool. This is gonna be a tough stretch.
Thank you, Bob.
Gonna be
Thanks again, Bob.
tough stretch for a couple days. So
Enjoyed the lesson.
very good. I loved it too. So thank you for being here.
Great.
Some really cool songs this time.
Very good. Thanks, Susan. Have a great day out there.
Thanks again, Bob.
You bet.